Well, today we're going to do an extraction. We've got bees on the wall inside of a garage.
What's the history on your hive?
Yes, well, I moved out of here December of 2010. The bees, I noticed the bees starting to go in after that.
Alright, so let's just put most of the leaves, you know, there's a lot of protecting the outside. There's mostly nectar. It's not completely evaporated honey yet, so it's still pretty wet, so it won't really hold up under this rubber band technique here. So we'll just put it in this bucket and we'll maybe extract it later or something. Yeah, I think the main hive must be inside here, so we'll just take this part off here. So mellow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's tricky.
Look at that comb.
That's a lot of honeycomb, yeah. So again, this outside here is all honey, and anybody wants to get involved in scraping it here or anything, or I don't want to do all the work.
They're pretty docile bees, you know.
Yeah, the temperature is tough for them right now. It's hard for them to get really crazy and active because they're so hot. They're pretty close to their temperature. 118 degrees will kill a bee. So if we start getting warmer in here, they're gonna expire just from their own heat.
I wouldn't mind scraping. I've never done it before, and
All right.
the cone looks a lot more pliable than what I would have imagined.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at all that honey. Wow. Probably faster, but it's a new experience, so what the heck. Woohoo! Jeez. Woo!
There it is. There's the hive. We thought we saw it before, but now we've really found it.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
And it's been more than a few weeks. You know, at least a year. Yeah, look at the size of it. Here, yeah, let's take this brood off because this is going to be what we're looking to put in that frame now. Look at that.
So it's got 2 layers of comb there. A lot of brood.
I think we'll see the queen in this.
She's maybe scurrying around, or she may be in between the layers.
Okay, we're going to take this size right here. So this is what we're going to put in this frame. So we're just going to cut along this line right here. And it's almost perfect. And then set it on the table, and then bring those rubber bands to hold it in position, like this. Kind of scooch them along here.
Lift it up like this.
Once we get a couple on there, yeah. What we're trying to do now is get as many bees as we can on this and in the hive. So we want them to keep covering this, because if they come off this brood for any length of time and the brood starts to get cold, the brood will die. So we're trying to do a live removal here, which means save the brood. And we'll give the bees a big head start before they're...
Okay, so where's the hive? Right there. Okay. So then the next one.
That's what we take right here and just pull this one off. Go ahead, everybody else can get involved in this too. Go ahead.
This is the upper part right here.
Yeah. So let's see. I took it this way.
Okay.
Those can just save. So yeah, up has got to remain up. That's important for this activity. Really is the directional. There's a directionality to the hive. You got to keep the comb with the up facing up, because the cells do slant down slightly. So if it's the wrong way, the honey runs out. It doesn't work very well. All right, so now these bees we need to put in that hive on top of this comb. So we need to get these bees. We have a bee brush here. We can kind of maybe pick this thing up and put it over on top of the hive and just brush the bees into the hive. This is
okay.
funny. You can see
The brood is drone.
This is drone down here. See the bigger cell size?
Yeah.
Good to go.
So we're going to throw that away. We don't really need that.
Okay, I'm going to bring this over.
So we're going to drop this swarms going in the process here. So we're going to get the rest of the brood out of the wall and put it into these frames and get it in the hive. We're going to try to keep sweeping and dumping bees on top of it to keep the brood warm so it doesn't die in the process here. Yeah, there's brood right here. So let me get a frame, and so I can use it as a template. So I can cut these to the exact size. That way, it'll just save us having to jury rig it too much.
Don't seem too bad. No, they're really not.
These are nice bees. Yeah, if we can,
these are
hopefully
nice,
we can save the queen here. And
did you find her?
Like Ginger said, that this this hive may have spun out of a local beekeeper, so that's a great thing if she's got a free queen here.
Did you find her yet?
Let me see.
You're a much better man than me if you can find a queen in that.
Yeah, I mean, her job is to survive this, and so she's probably not right out here in front. She's probably trying to hide somewhere in the back. And yeah, so as a queen, her job is to
run like a roach.
remain surreptitious in the back of the hive.
I'm guessing.
Somebody gonna take this and frame it, or?
Yeah. So put this in a frame. You may have to trim the very bottom off a little bit. Look at all
You
this
gonna hold
comb.
this? Can you hold this too? I'm gonna take this. Wow, there's gonna be a lot of
comb.
brood in here. Get ready, another frame.
Full of honey. It's just full, yeah. When they get full, they'll extend that their abdomen a little bit, yeah, and they'll look a little longer. It depends on the variety. Some of the bees are a little bit bigger.
Perfect
than the
shape,
other
huh?
ones.
Here's a little piece you can use to maybe fill in a few of the blanks in some of those other
Which side
frames.
is up and down? I guess that's
This is the top.
No, everybody thinks they're bigger, but they're not.
Cut this piece to match.
Okay. Because
Put this piece to match that hole I've got right there.
I put the baby chickens in the big one, but
yes,
So put this in the,
used to each other.
I can go in the
Otherwise
honey
you get-
box,
Yeah.
And now my
the honey bucket in the sink,
taken possession of the baby.
and the rest of this can go right in here.
How soon is, because we just got some chicks and we got some pullets. How soon?
Go ahead and put it in the hive for now. Yeah, we'll just try to keep it warm. We're trying to keep these things from, keep these babies from expiring here. They can go in the honey bucket.
Okay, so until maybe 3 months? Something like that? No, it's not big enough. Okay, so maybe 4 or 5.
Nearly, at 5 they can start. They're just close to the finish line.
Okay, so once they get into it, they get big enough.
They're
Yeah,
big
okay.
enough.
Holding it.
All right, yeah.
Can start.
No, it's just full of honey. It's just full, yeah. When they get full, they'll extend that their abdomen a little bit, yeah, and they'll look a little longer.
Got all the comb out. There's none against the wall there?
No.
No, a lot of bees. So what's he gonna do? Just brush the bees in?
Yeah, in this bucket.
Okay.
Open the box.
Working on it though.
Well, I think since
Well, it really depends on the bees. It really depends.
so far the only people have gone out.
Oh, really?
Women,
Nice.
No, not necessarily. It just depends. If you lose, if you got food in the eggs, if you have some eggs in there, they will raise one.
I would want to be it.
It should be. It looks like they have.
Open the box.
Stays up.
No, it's because the
Close down. Yeah. So the only way would be is to maybe if you put.
So I'm going to spray around this area where the bees are, where I don't want them.
That's called Bee Quick.
Be quick, yeah.
And the last time I
The main place I don't want them under the sink, so I'm going to put a little bit under here.
Smell around here.
Is that heavy?
You want her a brood? Well, that's what I'm hoping.
Give him the list.
I'm hoping that that's what they're going to be. These on the outside this way, so it doesn't. So now these bees in the front over here are fanning. We can take a look at the bees in the front porch. They're fanning.
That's a good sign.
Yeah. So
That means
that's
the queen's in there.
You got bees standing where?
the front porch.
Of the box.
Yeah.
And that's a good, that means the queen's coming.
Well, that means that they're trying to move in there. Yeah, it means that they're...
Where were they entering in the?
Over here at the, some you can see them there.
By
It depends on
putting
where
the-
the queen is. If the queen's still on the inside, I'm thinking that, you know, she might move in the box, which is kind of work for us. I'm afraid if I put it outside, once she gets out there, she's going to think, hey, it's time to swarm. Let's get the hell out of here. You know, we've been harassed enough, you know.
Are you going to leave the opening to the outside world there so they can come in and out?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're going to just go with the theory that that these bees are all, you know, in here to stay. And they're gonna smell these worker bees that are standing on the front porch. They're going to go into this hive here and protect their brood like the good parents that they are. So yeah, the nicest feral hive we ever saw. This is a great hive. I wouldn't be surprised if this was even a marked queen. These bees are very polite, and it's definitely a full 8 frames of bees we got here. And we're just going to put the hive inside there near the entrance to where they were coming in the building previously, and hopefully they're going to move into the hive. We do see good signs already. There's worker bees fanning along the front of the beehive, so that's signaling all the other bees to come in. So yeah, we rescued pretty much all the brood frames, all the brood comb that was in there was put into hive.
Your nose.
Bees do locate off your carbon dioxide exhalation.
Stop breathing for a minute. What were you saying about the nicest bees?
What we've got here now, these are robber bees from the neighborhood, I think.
You got some on the inside. No.
Anyway, so yeah, so job is done, and anybody wants to buy some honey, I've got some in the car.
With some bees.
Bees.
All right, so we're back with the bees that were rescued from Ginger's garage, and this is the first time we've checked them since we brought them here the next day after we rescued them. I think that the queen is in the hive, but we'll know in a minute whether we see any brood or not, and so let's take a peek. Looks like a lot of bees on the front porch, which means that there's probably a good population inside this hive. And we may need to add another box even. So we'll give them a little bit of smoke. Okay, so here's all the frames that we used rubber bands to put the comb in last time. We'll see if the bees have attached them. Yep, so there's a lot of brood there. No, let's see, is that? It's nectar there.
How can you tell new brood from old brood?
Well, it looks kind of white. The stuff it's not capped yet has got white. You can see the larvae in there. Here's some that hatched out, but they've put nectar in these, which is usually a sign that we were queenless. Here, let's take a look and see a little deeper in here. Hopefully, we've got a queen here somewhere.
Can you hold one?
So there. Well, we got a lot of brood here, so this hive is going to be having a population explosion in the next couple of weeks when all this hatches out. So I'd say probably do need to add another box to it.
You see larvae in there?
Nothing yet. We're still on the outside moving in though, so she may be in the inside here. We'll take on her. So this was a good capture. I mean, we got a lot of bees here. We got a lot of broods. Oh, there she's right there.
There she is.
At the end of my tool.
Good eye.
So we're queen. We have a queen.
Yay.
Now, she wasn't using her wings, was she? Were they laid back flat?
Yeah, her wings are. And the only time she flies really is her mating flight, and then if she swarms. So yeah, she wouldn't be doing much flapping at this point.
She hasn't laid much, and you don't see a lot of larvae yet.
Here's fresh larva right here. If you can see that, but that's all freshly capped, and there's some that's not capped yet.
Oh yes.
So you got a very healthy queen, Patty. Good luck. I mean, it's looking good.
Very cool.
And the bees seem very nice. I mean, this is really this is by far the most passive feral hive I've ever seen. But we did a good job of transplanting here. Got a lot of
captured brood.
yeah, and see here they're putting nectar in right here. So this will be the insulation around the outside. It's gonna be capped honey before very long. But yeah, very good density. We got a lot of bees here, so it's time to add another box to the pile here. Here's we talked about rubber bands being taken out, so here's the bees have chewed through this one. And as these rubber bands get, as the comb gets attached, they'll take the rubber bands out of there. But yeah, look at that, a lot of bees. And very docile. So,
how long did the hive stay at the garage after the
we took it out the next night, didn't we? Patty, the next,
Yeah.
We went back next
it
day.
was.
So we went back the next day in the evening.
Sure.
So it was about 24 hours that she had to get in there.
Were most of the bees in the box?
Yeah, I think that pretty much. Yeah, pretty much everybody was inside. There was a few inside there that I think we vacuumed or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. We did. We vacuumed up what was not in the box, and we put that vacuum bag on top of this hive, so they moved in here. But yeah, we've got eight frames full of bees here, so it's time to add a box. I don't know if you want to add that box now or do it later, but
That one's attached to the bottom, so.
Oh, it is? You can't take it off?
oh, okay. We could put it below this one, I guess. Anyway, so that was a very successful transplant. Everything went optimally. An optimal transfer. Everything went as planned. So
Congratulations.
there's a method to our madness.